guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I'm multitasking here when I'm starting my vlog. Hanging up laundry. So it's been a good, or we had a great weekend. We had a really good weekend. It was one of those weekends where it's like summer is like here in Florida. I mean, it's been here. It's hot. It's not hot. I mean, it's hotter than most places. It's warm. It's like the pool water is warm. The Gulf of Mexico, America, the Gulf, whatever you want to call it, is warm. It's just beautiful. The sun is shining. It's just great. It's just great, great weather. So we took full advantage of that this weekend. So we had a great time. So it was one of those weekends of visiting, family visiting, and like eating out, being gone, being out, running here, running there, and like stuff like piles of towels hung up because we were in the pool and there's lots of stuff used up, and I'm like, okay, today's a good day to catch up on everything, kind of go through. I've got like takeout containers all stacked. We rarely eat out, and so there's like tons of containers in there. I'm like, there's so much leftover stuff in there. I need to go through that today. We got to get our house in order. It's just Monday. It's a great day. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I just got done walking with Maxine. She's standing here waiting. She's on the floor here. She's like, has to follow me. Let me show you. She's like, could we come and lay in bed yet, mommy? she like doesn't want to miss a minute. She's like afraid. If I'm going to go for a walk, am I not? So we just went for a long walk. And it's already toasty. It was like she was already panting pretty heavily by the time we kind of came around the bend. I was like, okay, we're gonna make another little, we have, you know, roads that go out of our neighborhood and little cul-de-sacs, things like that. And sometimes we walk down different ones. And so today I'm like, I think that we're not gonna make any more because you're already panting. It's already toasty. So then we come home and then she kind of like follows me wherever I'm at. And so since I came back here, she's following me here, and I'm like, okay, we gotta find out where we're gonna be at so you can sit and relax in your bed. We'll take her bed where it's gonna be. So it's gonna be an amazing day. I'm gonna bring you, we're gonna get our house in order. You ready to get your house in order? I am. I just did a load of laundry for myself. Usually I don't have to. I just did it like last week and middle week, but I have those little black shorts that I wear mostly under dresses, like a I call them butt pant shorts. So my kids are like, what? I just call them butt pants because everybody wears butt pants, but they're like biker shorts. Been wearing them for years, and so my girls, even when they're little girls, they wore them under their dresses and just to cover. And so I find that I'm wearing dresses pretty much every day. I think last year I probably alternated more with leggings, like the capri leggings, and so I didn't really have to worry about having so many shorts. But I see that like I'm running out of shorts during the week, so that's my indication that maybe I need to pick up a few more pair of black shorts because the amount of laundry I have to do, because I'm only washing like 5 dresses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 dresses. So, oh, by the way, this dress is great. This one, I got this one at Goodwill. Love it. And so I just sewed the straps because it was too long. It's like sometimes dresses, side note of life, sometimes dresses, they're smaller sized, they're a little more thinner and skinnier. So since I'm the menopausal mommy where it's you know, you get a little bit more around here, that's fine. It'll go away eventually, not worried. But I'll buy a size up. So this one, I think it was extra large, but it was just the armholes were so big. So a couple dresses I sewed in here, which is fine. I'm not a gifted person, not gifted at sewing whatsoever. I had to do it like 20 times, pull it out. The one I'm like, oh, I might have to let her out to eat that squirrel. Hold on. Okay, the squirrels are out in full effect. So anyways, what was I saying? And so sewing. So if you get like, I saw this and I was like, I really like this. I got another one too. I didn't even show you that. I bought it on Mother's Day. Brooke and I went and I loved it. And so, so I sewed the armpit in a little bit to kind of sew it up, and that was okay. It does the job, but it kind of poofs out a little bit. So then this one I was able to take the shoulder. I'm not a good sewer, so look at like this is what I did. If my mama was here, she would do it for me. She's so much better than I am. And I don't have a sewing machine now anymore. We had one, but I got rid of it before I moved here because no one sewed in the household. Lauren is our sewer. So I just took some thread. Stephen, thank goodness he had needle and thread. It just kind of went across basically, and then there's like a loop. I probably should cut the strap. Basically take the strap up, and you're like tucking it inside and then sewing it over like that, so it brings it up. So that works. So this worked really good. So I was very happy with this one. I'll just show you the other one I got too. But anyways, that helps for the longer armpit because you know it's gonna hang down because that's how dresses do, especially if you get a bigger size. But it helps bring it up a little bit so you don't see. I think I did it on this blue one too. Yeah, like here, this one I did the same thing because this one I got, it's a shorter dress, but it was extra large, so it could be loose, but the armpit I did that. So when I sewed it in, it kind of puffs out a little bit on the side, on the armpit, but it works. It did, you know what I mean? It did what I had to do. So if there was an easier way, I'm sure if you had a sewing machine, I know if you had a sewing machine, it's easier just to sew a straight line, but I just don't have an option. So that's okay. Do what you can do. So, all right, we're gonna have an amazing day. It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna clean up, get things ready. You ready? You got your list to do? You got your hot Monday motivation to get things going? I like to do Mondays because the weekends I don't really clean. I don't really do a whole lot. I relax for one. I do chores, but not like everyday pickup. I relax for one. I enjoy my house, enjoy feeding my family, those kind of things. So I don't worry about cleanup. So Monday comes around, it's like, okay, time to clean up and get the house in order for the week. So it's gonna be amazing. You ready? All right, let's throw some more laundry in. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I guarantee Mexicans that are waiting. Oh, look who's there. Did you catch it? Come on. Did you get it? I don't think you did. No squirrels. Okay, so we got a mess going on. Look at all that mess over there. Let's go in the bedroom. Let's do different today. Do you like to mix things up? I like to mix things up a little bit. Okay, let me look at my bedroom here. It's just towels on the floor and stuff. We did haircuts for the boys this weekend. They look amazing. And I'm checking behind. I'm like, is there stuff on the floor? Just a messy bedroom. So Greg got the boys. There you are, Maxine. She's like, finally, you're sitting. Boys' haircuts. They look so good. So we have, I don't know, my boys, even my older boys, when they were younger, they're just like chill boys. Like they don't care too much to like do their hair. And I mean like do their hair like, I understand some boys like to really style their hair. That's fine. Mine are more like get out of bed and like they just want their hair to be good. Like so my older ones, we never had a lot of money, and it was Greg was working a lot, so it was me doing the hairstyling. And I'm not gifted in that. My mom was a hairstylist. I did not get those giftings at all. Like I'm not a hair person. Like I cut my own hair. I just discovered that a few years ago by watching a YouTube video and like doing I think they call it a unicorn haircut, and that makes my hair look great. It's not my gifting. Makeup's not my gifting. I finally nails and sculpting, that's just not me. Like I could never do a makeup tutorial. Like people that do that, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is so great. Like I have girls that can, thank goodness, even hairstyles. I had girls with all their long hair when they were little, and I got to the point that I could do like separate their hair and do 2 braids, pigtails, and a ponytail. That's about it, and that's it. That's my extent of hair. One time I did Ashlyn's hair when she I'm so sorry, Ashlyn. When she was a teenager, and I was like, oh, I can cut. My girlfriend did hair, and I'm like, you don't have much money because you're feeding, water and food. You're buying water and food for your kids. It's a lot of money. And we had 10 of them, it's so expensive. And I still remember her hair, and I watched my girlfriend cut hair, and I'm like, surely I can do this. And so she wanted a haircut. So I started cutting, and she's like, I wanted layers. So I started cutting layers. It was bad. It was so bad. I felt so bad. That was the time that we really didn't have any money, and a $10 haircut at Great Clips like saved us. And so I was like, and it was like one of those things where you're like, I don't even have $10, but or whatever it was, $15. But we went and got a cut, and her hair looked amazing. It looked amazing. The lady cut it really well. But it was one of those things where it was like traumatizing. I'm like, I'm so sorry. So girls' hair, like my girls all have long hair. That's just the way they do it. Brooklyn Moore gets hers cut in style. She's had different lengths, like shorter and longer, but everybody else is pretty much long hair. You know what I mean? To a degree. Like Maddie's is real long. Autumn's is real long. They haven't even cut their hair in a long time. So I don't know. I understand people say you get split ends, all that stuff, but they don't use heat products on their hair. They don't do any of that. My own hair, I do my blow dryer and stuff, but, and I cut it now, but back in the day, I never did, and hair was fine. So it's one of those things that just is good. So their hair looks amazing. So anyways, all that said to the boys, boys came along in hair, and I was like, so I did a lot of the, just shave your whole hair off, like in a nice buzz cut, because that was what I could do. So I did that for a long time. Then I kind of learned a few, like, oh, this does a little styler, or this, that, but still not perfect. And so Steven and Jensen getting better by watching YouTube videos and seeing things, and so I can do some, but not like that good. And so Greg is doing better with their hair, where they have where they want to wear it longer, they want to style it more, and so he just cut. Jensen's was down and long, it was looking great, and then I came in and they had all shaved off. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, he wanted it short, so I'm like, Oh, but it looks good. It looks really good. So he has both boys have a lot of cowlicks. And so their hair, it just wants to stick up in different, I think when Jensen was a baby, I don't know. I think my girlfriend counted like 12 cowlicks on his head when he was born. He just has a lot, but he has really good hair. So anyways, all that said, why did you need to hear that hairstyle? So mamas that are doing your boys' hairs, don't be afraid. You can shave it and it's okay because hair grows back. That's the beautiful thing. It's like you kind of mess up, get a razor set, start watching some videos. There's a lot of great tutorials out there and you can do it. And if you mess up, you know what? It grows. That's the beautiful thing. And so girls, I feel like are easier because just long. That's it. Don't have to worry about it as long as you don't have bangs. Then you got to worry about cutting those straight. So all that good. So we have hair on the floor that needs to be cleaned up. Most of it's cleaned up. There's just a little pile in there. So all right, I said a lot, didn't I? Okay. Next thing she's like sad. I mean, I moved, her eyeballs are like watching me like, where are you going? What are you doing? Let's strip the bed, wash the bedding, clean up the room, get this room done, finish the bathroom. I did the shower this morning and the toilet already, emptied the trash. So that is done and laundry's out of there. We got some new soda. We stopped to go to the beach last night and gorgeous, amazing, amazing, amazing. And we went to Publix and Publix had Vernors. I like Vernors. I don't think anybody in the world likes Vernors except me. It's Michigan people like Vernors. And we moved to the mountains, couldn't find it at all. And they finally started selling it at the store. Once in a while you can get it. Moved to Florida and so Publix sells it. A couple times you can't find it, but it was funny because we were pulling the boxes out and they were all like almost stuck together like they've been sitting there for a while. It's like because nobody likes Vernors, but soda is so expensive. Soda is now $10 a box. $10 a box of the 12. I think that's ridiculous. So I refuse to buy it. I like to have, like I used to get a case of Vernors and just keep it. Like that's what I like. And the case will, like a 12 pack will last me for like 3-4 months. It just lasts a long time because I just don't drink it that much. But when I do want a soda, that would be what I get. I wouldn't, don't normally get like a Coke or anything else. I just like Vernors. And so I'm like out of it because I refuse to pay $10 for a case because that's ridiculous. And so I think, and so we went to Publix last night because we happened to go by because I wanted to get Greg a couple more things for the week for him. And we looked and it was buy 2, get 2 free. And I was like, I had to do the math on it for a minute, but it was $10 a box. So you spent $20 and you got 4 boxes. So that was $5 a case. So I was like, that I think is a good deal. I know it's not a good deal, but it's better than $10 a case. So we got 2 Vernors, which will last me for eons on end, and then we got 2 Squirts. Greg will drink that, and then got him some Monster for lunch. It's all in a little Red Bull there too. So anyways, I gotta put those away too and clean up. So okay, lots of chit chat today. Are you tired of me chatting? I'm sorry. Feeling extra chatty today. Let's clean the bed. Let's get all the white blankets off because we'll bleach those and then wash the bedding. See how old the box looks in here? Yeah, like it's old and nobody likes Vernors. I like Vernors. If you like Vernors, let me know. Are you a Vernors person? I am a Vernors person all the way. Not the, what's the other one called? The other ginger ale. Canada Dry, can't do it. So I was gonna put it under my nightstand. That's where I put my snacks at. So Greg I'm waiting for his nightstand to come. I had to order it separate, so that is coming. Hopefully this week, so I'll have one. So like right now the refrigerator is his nightstand. So I have mine, and then underneath I put my rice cakes. I like those rice cakes. I forget how much I enjoy those, and so I need to get more of them if I go to the discount store because they're real cheap. Soda, I'm gonna leave there because one of the kids, like Maddie, usually likes to organize Greg's refrigerator. So I'm like, I'll let her do that, and then I won't have to worry about packing those in right now. And I've started to put Maxine's toys over there to pick them up, and she's like, oh, is it playtime? Do I need to play with my toys? So she starts playing with everything. So I'm gonna take these, put them in my closet because I was gonna put them over there, but I'm like, I don't even have maybe one a week, every 2 weeks. It's not like I really have them forever. So, but when people see that they're there, they'll be like, oh, burners, and everybody likes burners, so it's like, I keep it hidden. It's Mommy's treat. I'm trying to pick up Maxine's toys here. Okay, and since it is going to be close, it's 95. I think it's going to be 95 today, something like that. So I do shut all the blinds down as much as I can. I leave them open for filming for you guys, but as soon as I'm done in a room, I shut them down to keep out that heat from the house, and that helps. So I was also going to say burners. I'm talking about talking today. Burners is also a staple for sickness, like in our household. Like I grew up, when your tummy was, you were sick, you had burners. And so when my kids got sick, you went and got a Vernors 2-liter soda. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I'm sure if you're from Michigan, let me know. Do you drink Vernors when you're sick? Yeah, like Greg will be like, well, just have Coke. It's the same. I'm like, it's not the same. That's like toxic for your stomach. Vernors is just smooth and good. So just different. That's all. So Vernors, sickness helper. So let's go in here. I just got to pick up. Let me put this out here. I'm going to run the vacuum. So I'm not really going to, let me just kind of see. I got a few towels to do. Let me see what we got here. I got my new, I'm gonna wash this, or I did wash it, and so we got new shells to put in there. Let me put this out here. So the bathroom, I'm just wiping down the countertop. There's just a lot of little hairs when you cut hair. He did good sweeping up most of it, but there's just tiny little hairs everywhere. So I'm just wiping it down, and then I'm gonna take a paper towel and wipe up the wetness. So the bathroom is all cleaned up. Now the floor's got hair on it, definitely got hair on it. So I'm gonna just turn the vacuum on and let that do its thing in here, and then we will steam up the floor. But I did grab my extra set of bedding, and I'm gonna put my bed together here. All right, it's dark, let's go out this way. I gotta grab Maxine and carry her into the kitchen probably. Let me go get her. Put her in the kitchen. Kitchen, lots of messes. So I'm gonna take and put it where it needs to go. Like pool stuff I'm gonna set outside, and then Jensen will put away in our shed. Got a lot of stuff here Greg's working on, take it to the garage. You know what? This I don't think enjoys being outside. I should have checked. What if there's like a lizard in here? Let's I doubt there's a snake in here. I don't have too many of those. Could have a lizard. Okay, just checking. So this doesn't seem to go outside. Like, see how it's just flopped down. It's growing new growth, but I water it. It's under the porch, so it gets a little bit of sun as the sun kind of comes up here, but not too much, but it's hot. It's 95, definitely the roof was really hot, and so I'm assuming it's just too warm. So I'm gonna put it back inside, because I was like, I know you guys said it's poisonous to dogs, so I did pull the flowers off there, but, the little things off there, but I think that it just doesn't like it outside, because it's toasty. Now the plant's gonna like toasty. So unless that is just like, not enough water, like I feel like it has, like if I stick my finger in there, like it doesn't feel too bad. I probably put some water. I'll put a little bit of water in there now. Do it. Do the open water bottle. Here we go. So I would put some water in here, but I just put the rest of that. There we go. Let's just see if it does better in the house. I'd keep it in the house, but they're like, plants love sunshine, but I feel like he doesn't. So he's gonna put this one over here. It just looks sad. I was like, it's not looking very pretty here. So, okay, now lots of tools here to put away. I feel like I should just put them like in a container and have the boys take them to their garage. You know what I'll do? I'll put them over on the, in the butler's pantry, move them from here to there so I don't have to look at them. And then the boys will put them in the garage for me. All right, there's just lots to pick up. Not a ton, just a little bit. I'm gonna throw the dishes in the dishwasher and turn that on so that I can get washing. Okay, dishwasher is going, so that's good. It's mostly just a few plates and cups, which again, it's so weird. I'm used to making all the food and eating all the food, but most of it was take out, eat out, and a little big containers. I gotta come in here and flip my laundry. We're gonna smush our way in. I'm gonna try something different this time. Normally, like does anybody like doing laundry? I don't like doing laundry, but it's like I feel like the only laundry I have to do is my own and Greg's. That's it. And Greg would happily do his own laundry, but as the wife and the woman that's at home, I feel like it's okay that I do that. If I didn't, he would gladly do it. But he always has so many shirts. And I don't like I feel like it takes me forever to hang up the shirts. I'll hang them all up wrong because it doesn't matter, but there's just a lot. So I'm gonna try something different this time. I'm gonna hang these up like I hang all my dresses up, and then all I have to do is put away the stuff that goes in drawers. And then all the shirts are hung up, so I feel like that's gonna be good. I still will put it wrong on the hanger. I don't think he minds. Like my dresses, some of them are wrong too. It's okay, see, like here. Backwards, it's okay. So I am just gonna put these all in hangers. That way when it dries, I can just grab the whole handful and stick it back in the closet. Let's see if that's better for the laundry. Because I know like mine, when I go to put mine away, all I'll do is go in there and I just have to put like my underclothes and my shorts in a drawer, that's it. Like the only two things. So for him it'll be underclothes and pants, which will be a lot nicer, and just grab all the t-shirts and just put those back on the line. So that'll be good. And like I said, I could probably shove them in a basket. I know I could, and he'd just grab out of the basket. But I like to do things for my spouse, even laundry. He wore his flamingo shirt. It's not a flamingo shirt. I got this for him. I think it's a sandhill crane. But to me it looked like a flamingo. It's a sandhill crane, but it's a Florida shirt. It's so funny. Would he wear this 10 years ago? Absolutely not. You would never be caught in a bright orange shirt with a bunch of sandhill cranes on it. But it is Florida now, and that's what people wear. I gotta get some more hangers. I'll be right back. More hangers. This is probably my favorite thing I bought was this over-the-door bar right here. Always had, like I grew up, my mom always hung up laundry. She would always creatively find a way to hang it. She always had one of those over-the-door hooks, and it was like this, but it came out straight, so you could just hang shirts in a row. She had those like all the time. So we had in our last house, I think I installed a bar. Did I have a bar? No, actually, did I have a bar? I was thinking, I think I had a shower bar in my laundry room, and I just stuck it up there. But we also had but then I'm thinking in my head, we had molding around the closet, so maybe I just hung it up in the molding. That works too. If you have molding hanging over top of your door, like the door molding, like up here, like hanging up here. That's a good way to hang, as long as everybody's not going to pass through there and knock their laundry down. I'll probably have to. This will be okay for a while. See how warm the house gets, and if it dries. If it doesn't by tonight, what I'll do is I'll take it and hang it like in our bedroom, like through the shower, just so it doesn't stay wet for too long. Okay, perfect. Well, see, that took me a couple extra minutes, but I feel like that's going to help me, even though it's probably the same amount of time, which it would be. It just seems easy to grab it when it's all done and just hang in the closet, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, there's that. Okay, lots of laundry. Let's go back to the kitchen. My laundry put away. I'm going to grab these. I put my bags over here to dry. These ones are dry. Is this one dry? There's a few wet spots. I'll put that back right there. That's how we dry our bags. This will all sit here, and the boys can put that away in the garage. Sorry, the legs hit. Okay, now back to the kitchen. Let's finish cleaning up in here. Dishwasher's going. It's just the rest of the counter here. Let's get some more coffee. This is only my second cup, so that's a good thing. We're going backwards today. Let me clean out the refrigerator right here. Let me get a new washcloth. Okay, gross. I just realized I put a whole beef brisket in there and the whole bottom, it leaked out. So I need to take all that out and wash the bottom of the refrigerator out. Okay, gross. We're set up over here. Cleaned all that out, so that means I have to cook that brisket today, which I think I can. I'm putting it here. I make Greg's lunches in the morning. I'm tired in the morning. Even though I'm a morning person, sometimes I like just jump out of bed and I'm like, throw stuff together and I'm a little bit slower sometimes moving without, you know, just getting out of bed. So I put his drinks up here, his energy drinks, because that's the only time he takes them. I put them in his refrigerator, but it's just, he just takes it to work. So I'm like, I think it'd be better to have it here so I can grab it. I like giving these fruit cups. So I'm gonna give myself enough here for the week, and then this is his subs right here. So that's the dressing I made. So I'm thinking I'll just keep these in here. That way it's just a whole lot easier for me to grab when I'm making lunches in the morning. You know what I mean? Make it stuff easy on you. Make it easy on yourself. These are great. We got these at that discount store. They're awesome. All right, so the only thing is I made a lot of his subs with that Puerto Rican bread. I think it's Puerto Rican, someone told me. He does not like the sweet bread with the Italian stuff, which is fine. So I made, this weekend I actually made some sub. We actually had burgers. I just had to, I had to have one meal, so I didn't have any hamburger buns, and so I just made up some buns and I made up some sub material here so I can make sandwiches at her hand. So I'm just taking it off the bread, putting it on the new one. So this is good. So this is like leftover central right here. There are a couple kids' foods here, there's some right here, and there's strawberry pretzels are here too. So this will be good. This way it'll get eaten up. I know the other refrigerator's full too, but at least that's done. So now, okay, now the countertop can be wiped down. Okay, I picked a magnolia. I grew up with a magnolia tree. I have, like in Michigan, we had a humongous magnolia tree right up my parents' front yard. Still huge, still a little smaller today because it got cut down because it's old, but I remember the smell, so beautiful. And so here in Florida, we have magnolia trees. They're different, but they smell exactly the same. So I picked this because I would go, my dad would always go out. Every time I had the first blossom, he'd go out and pick my mom the first little flower and stick it, and we'd put it in a bowl of water. She had like a nice little round glass, really pretty container that she put in, and it just opened up beautifully. And so I did that this weekend. It kind of flopped over, but it smells so good. But it's at the end here, but it's so pretty. But I like them here because look at, on the bottom is brown and the top is green. Very strange. The ones in Michigan weren't like that. They were, they did have green. I was thinking it was more of a twiggy tree. Like I don't remember it being as full as like the ones down here. They're just full, like these green leaves are full. It's got the brown on the bottom, but they smell so pretty. So I gotta throw my plant out here. We got that. What else do we got? I've got to get this brisket here. I've kind of looked a little bit how to do a brisket. I think I can do it low and slow and for a long time. So the beautiful thing is I don't have to have it for dinner tonight. So I think I'll start it here because it should be overnight. So if I start it now, it's only like 7, 8 o'clock, isn't it? So then it would be like by 8 tonight. That's only gonna be 12 hours. So it'll probably finish like during the night. So I don't want to do that. So I will wait till a little bit this afternoon and do it. But I gotta clean up my sink and I'll put it in my dish pan here with some water so it stays cold, ice it. And I got shells, of course. We gotta rinse out our shells. We got a little bit of treats here to use up, and it's good. So not bad in the kitchen. It's just gonna be spilled coffee. We need to vacuum the floors, that kind of stuff. So all good things. Okay, finally collected my shells here. So we went to the beach again last night and got a bunch. because I do have a new glass container, you know, I was like, ooh, we need to refill. I started a new stash here, so it made me go to Greg's car and get out all the shells that we got. Look at these big ones that we picked up. This ones we got at Minnesota Key. They're huge. And then last night we went to the beach and it was high tide. The tide was coming in, and so it was probably the views. I only got a few, like, I don't know if I should put them in here. Like, I didn't turn my camera the right way for you guys to see it, but it was so pretty. It was so beautiful, the beach this weekend. I didn't get any like shots during the day, but it was just amazing. These ones are just huge. I can't believe how big these are. So we picked these up. You know, how many more shells does one person need, right? If you know, you know. I got 10,000 collections, but we picked up a few more. I found my shell bag. I think that was the key. I was literally upstairs in the girls'. I don't usually use their bathroom, but I happened to use their bathroom, and I shut the door and I was like, oh, my shell bag. So I carried my shell bag with me. So we've got a few that we got. We picked this. I don't know what this would be. This is like, I don't know if it's pottery from something. We saw that last night. I was kind of hoping it'd be shaped like a megalodon tooth and it'd be a tooth, but I'm not sure what that is. I feel sandy in here. So we picked up a couple. Nothing that we don't already have, but still a few. We found one of these that was not too bad. We did find a couple fighting conchas, but there was the what is inside of it? You know, the little creature. So, oh, and then here's some shark teeth. A couple shark teeth, but we'll let these dry and I'll put them away. So I've got this. I'll have to put these somewhere else to start a new collection of shells. So that will be good. Okay, wash this. Like every time. Let's clean the sink out so we can get our meat here. Something with our meat. I pulled sausage out too, and I never made that. Okay, it was a water bottle kind of weekend, so lots of water bottles to clean and wash. This winter I collected the ones that I saw, but I know they're all around. So this would be good. I'm like thinking ahead. I'm like, I had to look up and see how long to do my brisket. It seems like it. I know you guys have given me, like last time I cooked the pork one, it just didn't fall apart. So I feel like he is a long time. So I think that'll be my goal, and then we'll have it. We can have it tomorrow. I feel like beef is going to be for half the price of what it is. I feel like the beef one's going to be a lot better. I've had the beef before, pulled beef, like pulled beef, so you call it. Beef brisket, basically. And I like that better than the pork. So if I got this for what did we get this for? $40? That was a deal. That was half the price. I can't wait to go back. I'm like, I keep seeing their deals and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go back again, but I gotta wait. Wait for the next bucket to come around. And we have lots of food. I have a ton of food still. So I pulled up the sausage. I can make little sausage patties. I thought we could do those for breakfast. The stove has stayed really clean, so I'm thankful for that. There's a little bit in here, but I didn't have to do any major cooking, so that's good. Finished cleaning. Okay, vacuum's done. Cloth that worked awesome with the Norwex stuff. The stainless steel still looks amazing. So I'm just gonna get this, rinse this off here. Like I'm gonna try to do away with my stainless steel cleaner. So I think that if I just wipe this, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see how this works here because now this is just water in here. There's no Norwex powder, but let's see how it does just with the window cloth here. I know they have a stainless steel cloth. I don't know if that matters to Keita or if this just works just fine. Let's kind of see. Let's see what she does here. It was all just built up on here, chemicals. That looks amazing. I'm looking at it here because it dries and you kind of see. There's still marks up here. I got to do in between here better with some Norwex powder, but I'm not too worried. If you're not too worried, ain't you worried? Wow, okay, dishwasher. This is the other true test here. This dishwasher is very streaky. It's still got a permanent streak down here, but this is just would be water on here. I did use a little bit of the Norwex powder for my sink. Let's see what it does. Because when I first wiped it, it was like, when I first moved in, it was like really bad. And I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. But I have to get that mindset. You know what, you gotta get all the chemicals off. Get the chemicals out of everything, right? So see how, okay, let's see what that looks like. Because it's got a permanent mark right here. But look at that. I think that's gonna do it. Let's see if it dries right here. It's just this one little, I don't know what that would be. I don't know if it's gonna scrub off or not. I think it does. Let's see, okay, look at that, wow. Genius, okay, it's just gonna be that spot right there. Nice. Okay, good, let's go on to, I'm gonna whip the stainless steel over there and then that refrigerator. And the floors need to get clean. They're so dirty, lots of people walking on it. Mess, mess, mess. Right now, I'm much in the kitchen, which is good. We gotta fill coffee, but I gotta fill the laundry that is done here and shut that cupboard too. I threw socks back in. The clothes were dry at Greg's, but the socks were still wet. So let me throw those in and get the next load in. I almost forget my kids don't forget these are in here. They're out of sight, out of mind, but they're the baked Cheetos. So these are awesome. I'm gonna put these in the cupboard. I know they're not gonna fit in here. It's just to kind of hold them up. That was probably the greatest deal, $10 for this entire box. There's so many chips in there still. So I'm gonna get out the other one and see what we got here. These are Fritos and Tostitos. We are gonna have, I'm gonna do walking tacos tonight because it's easy and everybody likes it. So I'm gonna get these out. Put these in the kitchen. That took a little bit extra time, but I wanted to get the chips out of the box, open the box up so you can actually see what's in there, and that's good. So now I've got some trash, still have tons of snacks, so it's all good. Okay, so I did a little bit of work, looked around, kind of saw what we have, see what we have for food, made a few notes for the kids. I'm thinking the walking tacos would be easy tonight because we have all those. These were the greatest things to get. $10 for these? Yeah, like I wonder, I guess I'd have to figure out how much per ounce, like you get 1.5 ounces, how much is in a regular bag of chips, which is a lot more now, and we got $10 and we got, I don't even know how many bags we got, but there was a lot, I want to say there was like probably 50 bags in there because there's a lot of chips. So this will be a very easy dinner, and then you know what makes it even easier? Look at, oh, I have taco meat frozen. So yes, we have so much in our freezer still from my freezer meal like months ago. So that's, hey, no complaints on my end. So that will be dinner tonight. I've got a lettuce I gotta chop up. I've got some tomatoes still, an onion, and then good. So the brisket, I'm thinking, I'm gonna try to, I just gotta keep it cold because, yeah, it'll be cold. I know I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, but then I know I'm just gonna do it. Sometimes you wrap it in foil, sometimes you just put it on the smoker, but I bet you if I put it in foil, it'll keep it nice and like together, right? So we'll see. I gotta think. And the watermelon to shop up here, so. All right, a million thoughts going on. Let's fill up our coffee things here. I have been enjoying coffee from Walmart. Walmart Great Value is very, very good. I don't like, we had the International IHOP coffee. Did not like that at all. I thought that was very too sweet. So I think this is very, very good. Just cut the bag here. So this one, they have a blueberry one. I think I've tried every flavor except mocha. I'm not a big mocha person. I don't really like chocolate mocha flavoring. So I did like the peppermint mocha. Wasn't bad. Or did I have peppermint mocha? I think someone told me to get it and I didn't, but I guess I don't mind that because I've had peppermint mocha creamer. It's okay. I would think if I had mint creamer would not be good, but it was actually not bad, but just not my first choice. I'm more of a nut person. Like I like the, like this isn't nut, but I know there's a praline pecan, I think is the other one. That's pretty good. The blueberry one is good. This one's got the creme brulee. It's just good. It's good coffee and it's $5. So if you're gonna drink coffee every day, you might as well get something that's not bad. I did buy, like, I was thinking, oh, we'll just do the cheapy Walmart Great Value or donut coffee, but I'm like, I just don't care for it. So I don't know why, but this has been like a good alternative for me. So Greg, I usually start the coffee pot in the morning, or he'll come out and start it because he will drink that IHOP coffee. I will not. So usually, and he'll drink more coffee than I do. So if I fill these up for myself, then I usually do like 2 cups for me. It's really full. And then, and we did drink a lot this weekend in here. A lot of people use coffee, which is good. So he'll do the pot and I can just fill that up for him. So I'm gonna do that. It smells so good. Been doing this forever. These containers have lasted forever. Ever since I got my Keurig 4, 5, 6 years ago. It's been a long time, maybe 5 years ago. Been using these and they just work great. I've lost a few because I don't know how you lose a few, but you do. Because it used to have my whole tray was filled up here, but I don't anymore. I think a couple purple ones. God, I don't even think they make the purple ones anymore. These don't last as long. These last a whole lot better. So I feel like, I think these, a couple of them broke on the, like the lid part of it. So not bad. Okay, I need some more coffee. I got those squeezy bottles full of caramel and chocolate drizzle at the discount store. The caramel one I pulled out, I put over by the coffee, the slushy machine, and when we make our frozen coffees, I'll put it on top. But I only have the coffee, like the espresso machine. I don't use it too much, but my teen girls do when they want to make a fancy drink. So the coffee drizzle, like the chocolate drizzle works good for it, but we have like the Hershey syrup that I make homemade, so I've got the dark chocolate one that we don't really use. And I just realized it was in the cupboard there, so I'm going to get that out so we make sure we use that up. Always good to go through your stuff. This one's good. This is cinnamon vanilla. This one's really good. So this will be great. We'll get stuff done early. We've got to do some school today. We're getting close to the end. And so I'm excited. Ready for summer. Anybody else ready for summer? Sometimes summer I feel like is more extra work. It depends. When you have little ones, I feel like it's extra work because you got to occupy them more. But for some, like for myself, it frees me up from having to do extra school. So it works out good. We still do some stuff. I've got books that my kids are going to do where they do a little bit of everyday math, work on those math facts because math facts are the best. And what else do I have? Is that it? Math facts, that. And I think they're going to read. Yeah, that's going to be what they're going to do through the summer. And that's it, just to have a little bit of something versus like doing nothing. They don't have to do it every day. I'm not worried if we are going to do something and so we don't get to do it every day, but at least we'll have something planned to keep them occupied a little bit so it can be like, okay, because there's always not that many chores, there's not that kind of stuff, so it's more like, here, let's do a little bit of school, then you're free for the day, so it works. Okay, I'm going to rinse this out. Put the coffee back, and then I'm going to fill up the pot with coffee for tomorrow for Craig so he can just come out and start it. It's a great thing. I miss that it doesn't have an automated coffee setter. Like I know, like our regular coffee pot, like you could just set it, it starts in the morning, but the Keurig, it does not have it on there, which I thought was Alright, so I'm going to do my food part of my day and get it done right now. 9:30 in the morning, yes, and the reason why is so that I don't have to worry about cooking later, because this afternoon after school is done, I will be taking a break with the kids, we'll go in the pool, and I have to edit, and I'm working on another book for school book. So I did my thank you for the ones that purchased the teaching your kids kindergarten through 3rd grade. I'm working on the next one, the next 4th through 7th grade, and then I'll be working on high school. So it just want to take time to work on that. So my day is going to get busy, so you get everything done now. So I'm thinking, I've got that sausage, I'm going to fry it on my nice clean stove. I'm going to fry the patties, and then I'm going to cook biscuits. These worked really good. I'm just going to do 6 of them. I'm not going to make all 12 because I don't want it to all go bad. I know that's so weird. 6 of them. That's it. And then I'll make some eggs and I can make little sandwiches, I'm thinking. And I'll cut up the watermelon and get my stuff for the walking tacos together. Okay, let's get our stuff done. Let me get a pan out for our sausage here. Got sausage, I'm just making the patties, and then we'll fry them on the pan here. Okay, laundry, we're frying those patties. Let's get the laundry. I hear the washer and the dryer says it's still going. Let's see, hopefully it's done. A few more minutes. It's towels and a pairs of jeans, so they're going to be a little bit longer dry. So that will be good there. Let's go. Oh, sorry, the long legs of the tripod. Let's go in here. All right, I still need to vacuum too, but we'll get there. Sausage is looking good. I'm going to cut up the watermelon here in between frying this. I just turned this down so it wouldn't cook too fast. Okay, biscuits are almost done. Let's cut up the watermelon here. Let's see how our watermelon did. Got this one at Aldi, right? Yes. Let's see if it's any good. Super sweet. Is it from Florida? Product of USA. It doesn't say Florida. Yeah, Florida. Sebring, Florida. Okay, let's see. Oh, that looks like another good watermelon. What is this? Oh, I think it was just something from the knife. I'm like, what is that there? Looks good. Definitely a lot smaller. I'll try to go to Detweiler's and get their watermelons were much bigger. I feel like this is really small, but it's good. I just take my watermelon, I cut it like this. You do a line here, 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 here. Turn it and do one straight down this way. And just cut like levels. You got yourself cut up watermelon. Does anybody remember back in the day when you would scoop it out with a melon ball scooper? Remember those times? Like I remember we would have, let me see if it's good. Oh, that's really good. It's actually delicious. Okay, so does anybody remember the melon ball scooper? We had graduation parties and family reunions all the time. My family just got together all the time. And so someone would always do like a watermelon boat. You know, we carve out the watermelon, but all the fruit, you would scoop it out with a melon baller. Oh my goodness, you would be doing that forever. I remember my mom had one, and we used to do it for cantaloupe. It would take forever just to cut that. I think I had one at the beginning of our marriage, and I was like, this takes way too long. I'm gonna be scooping out melon balls forever. And I just discovered cutting it, and it works just fine, but it looks a little prettier for presentation. I don't even know if people still do melon ballers. Do they still do melon ballers? I don't think so. I realize it takes way long, but yeah, it was pretty. And you have all your nice little pieces, and they cut out the big giant watermelon with like a boat. It looked really, or like a basket. I think I was thinking the basket. That always looked pretty. Perfect. Look at that. Good. Wow, this is really good. Very crisp. Even the last one, I think it was a little bit in a couple spots, but this looks good all the way through. I like a good watermelon. So perfect. So we'll have this for breakfast. It will be, and they can have cereal. They can do whatever they want. My kids, we're not like honed in like you have to eat this. I don't mind them picking whatever they want, but I will have breakfast sandwiches, and I'll have some in the refrigerator. And then they'll do lunch. There is enough leftovers. I need to see if they want to have like their leftovers from when we ate out this weekend. There's a slice of pizza in there. There's burgers in there. So there's enough leftovers for lunch. I'm not worried about that. And then dinner we'll do the walking tacos. And that'll be an easy Monday for me. I'll cook the brisket. And we can do that tomorrow. See how that goes. I don't want to leave any of this on the rind because it's so good. Okay, turn the sausage on. This is cooking good. Perfect. Look at that. Yes, like I think the other watermelon, it filled up this container and then some. But I guess it's not too bad. This was what, $8? $7, $8? So a little bit less, but you know what? It is really crisp and good. So I guess the quality was much better. Just not as big, but hey, it's good. Look at that. Okay. Watermelon is good. I hear the washer. Or the dryer. That's good. Let's go flip that laundry real quick. Hopefully it's dry. I just turned the sausage up. Let's go back here. Good. Now that's in. The laundry will be done. Now the kids will probably want to do some of their laundry. I'm going to set this in my room. I will eventually put this away in between like stuff today. So it's just sitting here. So I kind of see it and go, okay, put all that away eventually. Shut the lights off. Back to the kitchen. The sausage is almost done. Biscuits are done. I just got to run the vacuum. Okay, perfect. Let that do its thing. I'm gonna cut up some lettuce here for our walking tacos. I have cheese already in the refrigerator, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me get a container. Anybody else like their eggs like this where they be poached? They're not really poached because they're not the whole egg, it's just the top part. We put a little bit of water and simmer it. This will be delicious. I'll just cut those up, put them in there. They create their own little sandwiches with it. It's almost done. Some like them a little bit softer yolk than others, but that's still got a little yummy. Just go a few more minutes, and then I just go chop up an onion. Or do I do onion? I don't think the kids will even eat onion. They probably won't. Tomato they would do though. So let me do the tomato, but I want to stay right here because I don't want this to burn. And calling it a good day. Like, wow. I like easy Mondays. You know what I mean? I gotta go out and turn the pool on because we're gonna swim today, and just get the vacuum rolling because I see coffee sprinkled all over the floor over there. It's okay. It's where I dumped it with the lid. Okay, perfect. Nice pan, it doesn't stick to it, so that's good. I'll have to clean up the greasy part. Done with breakfast. Okay, let me do the tomato. Let me get my tomato knife out, which is not here. Tomato, it's on its rinsing phase. Let me cut this up. So this will work great. We'll have cheese for this, we'll have meat, and we'll have refried beans and lettuce, and put them inside those bags, and watermelon. So it'll be a really nice refreshing meal for tonight because it's hot. It's going to be hot. We'll go out to the pool. Kids like to go out not till about 3:30, 4 o'clock when it's a little bit not so sunny in the pool. We like to go, Greg and I like to go for a walk at night, and it's pretty warm, and then we come back, go in the pool at nighttime. That's kind of nice. It's finally at the temperature we can do that. So I think that's going to be good. Look at that. These are the tomatoes in the discount store. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, I'm gonna go put this in there. I know it's a huge container. This is called, I'm trying to keep my mess cleaned up. There's not that much. I'm literally gonna put that right in the refrigerator. I'll probably put, did I put the towels down here? Just to absorb the water and the lettuce, because it was, I'll go like this. And put this right here. I'll put the onion on top. I don't think anybody wants onion. If they do, I can cut it up and put this away. Okay, let's fill up our shell jar. So I've got, I don't know if these are gonna be too big in here. Maybe outside. Stick these in here. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know what. Or maybe I'll put that outside. I don't know what if it's just a broken piece of something. We're just gonna throw this all in here. Basically, just throw them in there because that's what's gonna happen to all of them anyways. But at least we have a new. This is a really cool container for shells. I wanted to put these. I thought this rolled up right at high tide last night. The stripe one and the stripe one, but I do have, these are a little bit bigger. I do have more shell containers outside, so I'll probably put these big giant ones out there. They're just huge. I just never thought I'd see that big of a shell. So let's put those out. I don't know what this would be. I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay, I'll put these ones. I got these ones for, oh, that's kind of got barnacles in it. Let's throw that one away. I know, what a shame. Put these outside. Okay, perfect. You want to go, let's go, I'm gonna put this in my closet. Just on my little shelf because I have lots of shells out here. I haven't recorded any of that. I don't even know. I'm gonna record it just in case I didn't. I put my shells in here. These work good. I put some in the pots out here because those are pretty full. We actually have lanterns full of them. We got shells everywhere. Let me see here. My green onions are doing great in the hot, hot sun, so that I'm thankful for. I need to take and plant. We've got whatever that thing is Greg got, but their little orchid doesn't go in there. I'm going to stick that in my tree in the front. I think I can just like basically set in there and it will grow. So I want to get the smoker on and turn the pool on because I can start doing my thing. It is just, it's gorgeous out. It's going to be a great day. Let me turn this on right here, the smoker. Get it ready for smoking for like 24 hours basically. There's a couple like dead. I'm assuming they're tiny, either tiny snakes or big worms, but I'm leaning on the side of snakes because we have tiny black ones. Fine, but they look like they're dead in the bottom. I'm like, So I know they get in the pool. They do. That's kind of yucky. It's worse when they're alive. So they look like they're dead in the bottom. So I'm like, let me put the vacuum in there so it can at least suck them up. Okay, this is smoking. Let me turn her up. Okay, let's go in and probably get my little beef thing already. I should take this out. Let me get this little plant. Can I just pull this out basically? It's one of those things that I want to plant it outside and I keep forgetting. So I think I can basically kind of go push it in my tree out front. Okay, I didn't bring it out when I put it in the tree because I wasn't sure what I was doing. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is, look at the tree. This is what, let me show you the tree. We're going to cut our grass again. I feel like we just cut it. Look at this. So this one right here is literally, you see the orchid? It was just sitting here and then it like started growing in the tree. Like how cool. So I just stuck this one. I was like, I see the mossy stuff. Like there's that coming out of there. There's some over here. So I just set this right here. So I kind of looked and Googled it. It says just set it in there. If you need to secure the roots, secure the roots. But I feel like it's just going to sit there. So I was going to throw some water on it here. And then we'll let it do its thing. But I think, I'm going to go in there. I think that's going to work. Hold on. I just don't want to wash away all the roots. But I think the roots will stand there. So I'll have to kind of watch it. But I think that's what it's going to do. And it just starts growing on the tree. I'll keep you updated. But that's all it does. It's kind of cool. So we'll put that there. Perfect. Okay, let's go in. Ouch. Pictures of the ground. It's like, Mommy, you leaving me? Okay, let's go. This one's still looking droopy, so hopefully it'll kind of perk its way up a little bit as it gets cooler. It probably is going to go through a shock now because it's been outside and inside. Okay, what else do we have to do here? Oh, I got to get the meat thing ready. Okay, I did a little bit more research. When I did the pulled pork, I really didn't look up too much. This one I'm reading a little bit, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that I'm going to do good. So they talk about cutting the fat off and making it all good and what's not going to render or cook right. So I'm like, I have no idea. But I think you leave most of the fat on the bottom. So I think I'll just kind of cut the top off the fat, like right here. Maybe right here, this corner. And I know you're supposed to season it, let it sit for 12 hours in the refrigerator. I skipped that step. Yeah, so I'm going to have to rub some stuff into it and just put in the smoker. It's okay, but it's a big chunk of meat for 40 bucks. So I feel like this is good. So I'm going to try to cut as much as I can off, I guess. I don't know, but then the bottom is where you leave it, I think. So, and then it says cook for like 6 hours, test the temperature, and then wrap it in foil. So let's do our best here. Let me see how we can do here. My knife is not sharp. I need to sharpen my knife before I do this, but that's okay. I don't really know. Me, I cut all the fat off because I think it's gross, but I feel like that's good for the flavor. So, and most of it looks meaty. So I'm thinking like the whole bottom would be fat. Leave that. So I'm thinking just kind of cut this stuff off as best I can. I'm not going to take all of it off because I feel like that would be bad. You know what I mean? There's someone yelling at the camera. Don't do that. I don't know. It's not live, so I don't know what I do here. I should have sharpened my knife. We're going to stop right here a little bit. Because I know like the pork one was real fatty. It was just kind of yucky that way. So nobody really liked the fat part of it. Is a pair of scissors better? Look at that. Mixing is right below my feet. So I think the whole back is all fat. So I'm pretty sure you leave that on there. Like, is the whole bottom half fat? No. Okay. So, let me wash my hands again. So I'm going to kind of rub this in as best I can. I think you're supposed to let this sit for a long time, but, you know, I didn't do that. I just pulled it out of the freezer. So I'll just kind of rub it in real good. I think that's what you do, right? I think I saw you put mustard on it too, but then I did read that some championship brisket people just use salt and pepper. I think it's going to be off the slow and low. I remember, Aaron, I think you told me that. So again, I don't know how much is going to get in here. And then it said either the fat side up or fat side down. I feel like fat side up would be good, and then it kind of brings the flavor onto the meat, right? So I don't know if you have to season the meat part of it. Okay. Well, let me get salt. I feel like there's no salt in there. How do we do this massage in? I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna go put this on the smoker. I guess we'll kind of see how it does. think I just go put this on there directly, or actually I have to flip it upside down, don't you? Hold on. Okay, it says put it on the smoker fat side down and cook it for 6 hours. So I will do that. I'll probably have to film it at different times and then show you maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. So the only difference is that I did not let it season for time like you're supposed to. So is that really gonna affect it? I'm gonna hope not. I hope it's gonna be good. I Googled about not seasoning it for very long. That can make it dry. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, kind of rub it in, put a little bit more salt and more seasoning on it. We'll see. All right, so I pulled some footage off here and I'm like, I feel like there's gonna be enough clips to make a long video for you for today. Like, this is it. Like, my morning is done. So now, this was actually a really good Monday. All I have to do is make my bed. I put my laundry away and I have to make sure I watch the meet outside, which I'll keep you posted on that for like tomorrow or Wednesday's video, probably Wednesday's video. And then kids are doing their chores. Moving, we have school to do. Dinner is gonna be the walking tacos. It's an easy day. We're looking forward to the pool and just kind of chilling on a Monday for, you know, it's like end of the school year, get some work done on my book and kids get their stuff done. And it's hot, so it'll be good. So I'm gonna make my bed here and then I think call it done. All right, so I'm feeling great. Like, I feel like a really good Monday, ready to take on the world. Actually, just taking my household, that's all. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it motivated you to get some stuff done. Your day, if it's not, you didn't get as much done as I got done this morning, that's okay. You know what? Do it tomorrow, throw it into next Monday, whatever you got to do. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another video. All right, see ya. Bye.